Good morning. This is your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. Seeing some cloudy conditions to start the day this morning, and we will see a slight chance, or about a 20 to 30% chance, of some light sprinkles or maybe a light shower pushing through the area as we move through the first half of the day today. We'll keep those clouds around, and we'll start to see that chance diminish in the early afternoon with those clouds breaking slightly as we go later in the day today. And then we'll have our better chance of seeing some more widespread rain moving into the area for our Thursday. If we take a look at the current surface analysis, we can see this disturbance well to the north. Much of this is going to be passing to our north. We'll take a look at the radar here locally, as we do have some reflectivity in the local area. That better chance of rain will arrive as this second boundary drops into the region as we get into the morning hours of our Thursday. If we take a look at the current conditions this morning: scattered deck at 7,000, broken at 9,000, overcast at 13,000. Did just see some light sprinkles being recorded out there. Seeing those winds out of the south-southwest around 9 knots. A few peak gusts up around 20 knots. We did have some stronger winds this morning. They have settled down slightly, but do expect some slightly breezy conditions as we move through the day today, with a chance of a wind advisory. We'll see our temperature around 37 degrees this morning. Relative humidity is at 72%. Quick look at the local radar. As mentioned, do have some light radar returns passing through the area, and we'll expect these to continue as we move through the morning hours. Should see much of this pushing out of the area as we get into the afternoon, but hanging on to a slight chance early afternoon of, again, just a light sprinkle or shower, nothing very impactful overall. Looking at the current visible satellite, we can see we're socked into clouds here. Could see a brief break during the afternoon with this patch off to the west that will potentially move through the area during the late afternoon time frame, and then we'll see clouds likely building back in as we get into Thursday with that next system approaching. Looking at the high resolution model for how we expect things to play out next couple days, as mentioned, does pick up on that radar reflectivity around the area this morning, and as we continue through the morning, we see it continues to linger, and then into the early afternoon we start to see that breaking up quite a bit and clearing out of the area as we move into that evening and overnight time frame. As mentioned, that next system will drop the boundary down into the local area, and we'll see some showers developing along that and working its way along that boundary as it settles just over the area into the start of the day tomorrow. It looks like we'll see a chance of rain showers during the first part of the morning, that we should see those rain showers likely as we get into the midday time frame and continuing into the afternoon. This will be more persistent kind of overall coverage of rain showers over the local area. But we will see that boundary does look like better agreement that boundary would continue to push off the coastline and push that rain out of the area as we get into the evening time frame, with things staying south of the area, moving overnight into the day on Friday and drying out once again for the end of the week. So as we look at the 24-hour weather risk chart for today, carrying that yellow chance for precip for a light shower or sprinkle this morning. Again, not expecting any significant accumulation or nothing terribly impactful, just a bit of light sprinkles or precip dropping as we move through the morning hours, and then again slight chance during the first part of the afternoon, but we'll see that just during those first hour or two before it clears out of the area. We will be carrying an orange risk for wind advisory criteria, as we do expect the winds to pick up and become slightly breezy with those peak gusts up around 24 knots, so we'll be just at or below that wind advisory criteria, so a decent chance we could see that issued at times as we move through mainly the first half of the day. And then as we go into the evening time frame, we'll start to see those winds lightening up a bit, as well as some breaks in the cloud cover, but overall expecting mostly cloudy skies to continue into the evening time frame. Our high temperature today will be around 48 degrees, and we'll see temperatures just dropping into the low 40s through the overnight time frame, with those clouds sticking around the area. And we'll continue with that southwesterly to west southwesterly wind, although it will lighten as we go into the start of the day on Thursday. And then those clouds build back in with that next boundary, starting off with some overcast conditions. Tides are running normal. Our Thursday, we'll see cloudy conditions. Again, that chance of rain showers will start early, and then we'll see those rain showers likely by the time we get to midday. And we'll see a slight onshore breeze. It's going to make things feel a little cooler. So our high temperature expected around 46 degrees. We do have a red risk for precip. and an orange risk for some reduced ceilings with that precip activity moving through the area. Thursday night, we'll keep a yellow risk for some reduced ceilings, possibly lingering some low clouds in the area. Very slight chance we see a lingering light shower in the area, but should have much of that pushed off the coast by that time frame, and overall we'll see mostly cloudy conditions to start the evening, and then decreasing clouds as we move into the day on Friday. Our low temperature expected around 33 degrees with some cooler temperatures behind that boundary, and then we'll stay fairly seasonable as we go into Friday. We'll see partly cloudy conditions. A slight onshore breeze will keep things slightly cooler, but still seeing our highs up around 47 degrees, and overall expecting green conditions for our weather risk as we move into the end of the week. That's going to wrap up the 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We'll be back again at 10 a.m. to take a look at the extended forecast. Enjoy your morning.